I'm doing great, Dave. How are you?
Better than I deserve. What's up?
Not too much. I've got a quick question. I'll give you some background about me real quick. I'm 27. I make $130,000 a year, and I've been following your program for about a year and a half now, and in September I will be debt-free. I will have paid off $76,000.
Good for you.
Thank you. I'm really excited about it. The problem I have is my father. He constantly is trying to pressure me to buy a house, buy a condo, because he's saying I'm making too much money not to be doing anything with it.
Mm-hmm. Well, you are doing something with it. You're getting out of debt. You're getting out of debt.
And you know, and that's what I tell him. I mentioned that I'm following your plan. I explain it to him, and he's not real happy with it.
Well, okay.
Well, I understand. I just.
Well, you're 27. You make $135,000 a year. I mean, this is just not a conversation you can have with your father because he doesn't understand. So, Dad, you'll just we'll have to find something else to talk about. I'm no longer under your control. I'm 27. Do you live in his house?
Oh goodness, no.
Okay. Well, so the answer is, Dad, we can't talk about this because you're wrong.
Yeah, and that just doesn't sit. I've tried that approach, and that does not sit well with my father.
I don't give a rip. Your father has boundary issues.
Yeah.
He also interferes in other parts of your life, doesn't he?
Yeah, I mean, not really too much anymore, but I'm getting
not
married
anymore.
in September,
He's finally
so,
figured out that you're a grown woman and that you make your own decisions. I have decided as a father of 26 and 24-year-old married young women who are very accomplished that it may be the most difficult stage of fatherhood to watch your children. Now, my children aren't really doing anything particularly dumb, but just to not have, I'm no longer in charge. And it's just hard for dads to not be in charge anymore. And somehow he's going to have to get the message he's no longer in charge.
Yeah.
See, my point is you don't have to negotiate with him or convince him. You're 27, you make $135,000 a year. You do what you want to do. Does he tell you how to vote?
No.
Okay. Does he tell you who to date?
No, he doesn't.
Okay. Well, I mean, what's the difference? This is money. It's called your private affairs. If you want his advice, you'll ask for it.
Yeah.
Now, I'm being a little bit tacky and melodramatic, but he's being a lot tacky.
Yeah. He just, you know, every time we talk, he always brings it up, and he tells me I'm wrong and I'm stupid and I'm making the biggest mistake of my life, not buying real estate.
Yeah, you know what? That's fine. It's my mistake. It's my life. It's my money. We're going to have to talk about something else, and if you're going to call me stupid, we're not going to talk much. You know, because, you know, what does he make a year?
He doesn't tell me. I don't know.
Oh. So it's okay for him to tell you how to run your life, but you don't even know what he makes. This is a strange arrangement you've got.
Well, yeah, my dad doesn't talk money. And
yeah, he does. He talks about your money.
True.
He talks money all the time, just not about his. Interesting. Yep. You may make more than he makes.
Well, yeah, it's possible.
Yeah, it's probable. So, I mean, you're in the top about 3% of Americans on income. You're doing great. You're killing it. You have a plan. You're articulate. You're intelligent. You're confident. You know what's going on. Your dad just has boundary issues. And the sad thing is, it's not that he doesn't want good things for you. It's just that he's a bull in a china shop and he has poor relational skills.
I think you hit the nail on the head with that one.
Yeah. And so, you know, Dad, we're just going to have to talk about something else because I'm not going to talk about this to you anymore. I'm doing my plan. I like my plan. And if I'm wrong, we'll count it up later and see. But I really, you know, if I need your opinion, I'll ask for it. And if he called you up and told you you were fat every day, would you put up with it?
No. No, I wouldn't.
You know, it's the same deal. I mean, this is personal affair. And so, you know, he just got boundary issues. By that I mean he's crossing over, you know, the thing about fences, like, you know, he came across the fence. And he didn't, like, walk up to the fence and ask if he could open the gate. He drove over the fence with a Hummer into your yard. You see what I'm saying? That's why I'm being so melodramatic in my response to this, is to not pick on him, but to give you courage and see the absurdity of the way he's handling this. And all of that is compounded by the fact that he's wrong.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. Does that help you at all?
You know, it does. I think a lot of it just, I need the courage to be able to. My dad's a very imposing character. I mean, he's my father.
Yeah.
You know, I love my dad.
But you would not allow him to be imposing in these other areas.
Correct.
And for some reason, he has this sense from you that this is an okay area for him to tromp around in your garden and tear up your vegetables and act like it was nothing. You know, he just doesn't have that right. It's not in his area anymore. Now, if you were 18 years old and you're living at home and, you know, he was paying for your food, it'd be different.
Right.
So if you want to read a great book on it, and it'll give you some chuckles, and you'll really learn a lot, because you probably do need to read the book. It's called Boundaries by Dr. Henry Cloud. And it'll help you realize that you are not wrong in this scenario in terms of relationally. Now, financially, you're also not wrong, but that's the side issue. Relationally, you're not wrong. He's the one that's out of line. Boundaries by Dr. Henry Cloud. It's a really, really good book. So, all right, let's go to Nick in Wisconsin. Hi, Nick. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Better than I deserve. How can I help?
I'm calling today. I've been dealing with debt collectors trying to pay off debt, and I got everything paid off except for one. And the original bill on it was about $1,400, and had some financial issues, so it went to collections. Been talking to them for a little over a year and a half now, and now they want $2,400, and they're threatening to take me to or sue me. And
what kind of debt is it?
Working with them. What was that?
What kind of debt is it?
Credit card.
Okay. And how long has it been since you paid on it?
It's been about a little over a year and a half.
And who was it with originally?
GE Money.
Okay. Just keep messing with them. You've not had enough conversations with them yet. You can settle it. You can settle it for $1,400.
Well, I asked them. I started out at $1,000, and they said no.
That's fine.
I worked my way up a little bit, and they just keep saying no. And
okay, then I'm not going to send you any money. Jump in the creek.
Yeah.
Call me when your heart's right, and hang up on them. Let it sit there. Let it sit there a little while.
I've done that. I've actually talked to them maybe a max of 15 minutes at a time. And
how many times have you talked to them?
Tell me that they're going to sue me. I tell them, well, when you guys are willing to work with me, give me a call back.
Yeah. And how long has this been going on, all of this?
About a year now.
You made them an offer of $1,000 a year ago.
Well, the offer that I made him $1,000 was about 3 months ago.
Yeah, you're just gonna have to work on it about another 3 months, and then it'll come together. The answer is no. I'm not giving you any money till we come to a reasonable deal. That's it. This is the Dave Ramsey Show.